So, what's going on, people? This is AFlyingModem, casual gamer who likes to play competitively and through the power of fiber optics, and bringing you this commentary. So, got a lot to talk about. Damn, I'm not even really sure where to begin. So let's start off with the car accident. The car accident happened, and my car was totaled. I had full coverage on it, and because I leased my car through a financing company, of course the financing company had to be paid their money first. State Farm said my car was worth $5,700. I had already made payments, and matter of fact, I paid more than what my payments was supposed to be. So I had like a little bit extra. I was paying a little bit extra every month, and that was bringing down my total monthly payments down for the next month and the next month and the next month, so on, right? So I paid off a nice little chunk to the car, and in the midst of the car getting, all the paperwork being handled and the State Farm agents coming to see the car and taking the car and all of this other jazz that was going on, the financing company repossessed the car, and they repossessed the car to take it out of the lot that it was in, to put it in a lot that they own or something like that, where the fees are like $5 a day versus like $50, $60 or something like that, right? Supposed to lower the cost. But what happened was, because they repossessed the car, they charged me for the storing fee at the towing company that they had towed the car to, and so on. So that slapped another like $800 on top of what was already owed to them from the loan that they gave me for the car. That came out to like a little bit over $6,000. So I'm gonna say like $6,300, something like that. So State Farm issued a check for $5,700. That went to the financing company. I still owe the financing company money. It wasn't a lot. I can pay that off. That's not a problem. But that meant that no money was coming my way, so I didn't have any money to try to scavenge up a down payment for another car. So that's happened. I'm carless at the moment, which isn't too bad because I just got to pay off this little loan, and then that's out of the way. I won't still be getting charged for that, right? So what happened next is, and it's been like ongoing, but me and my girlfriend was having problems. Me and my girlfriend ended up breaking up, and it's not just any one reason. There's a lot of things on both sides and so on, as with any relationship. But that's just something that happened, right? And it's affected me, and it's something that I haven't really talked about or anything. And really, to just escape it all, I've just been streaming and just having fun streaming and so on. So, two things so far: lost my car, lost my girl. Next, a few, like 4 days before, I'll give you a timeline. 4 days before, at work, because I work for Walmart, they gave me a coaching, and basically that's a write-up, and they wrote me up for some crazy shit. They were blaming me for the way the department looked, because they're saying that because I wasn't getting my duties done, everybody else couldn't get their duties done. The problem with that was, when I did get my duties done, the next day my teammates didn't get their duties done. They said, oh, we're gonna talk to, quote unquote, talk to everybody. They didn't. They like pulled them to the side, like, hey, you need to get this stuff done. But not everyone got a coaching. I was the only one to get a coaching. So I was pretty salty about that. 2 days go by. Yeah, 2 days go by, and I'm talking with the store manager and blah 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 about the coaching. And I got a coaching I didn't even know was a coaching before the one when they blamed me for the department. And I'm like contesting both of these coachings and everything, and basically she was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine them. She didn't get rid of the one I didn't deserve, for sure. because the other one was about leaving equipment, which is a rule that wasn't being enforced. And then I had a car accident, was gone for 2 weeks, came back, and then all of a sudden it was being enforced and I didn't know. And then she like basically, because I left it out, which I did, I was at fault and whatever. So I took that one on the chin, even though I didn't know. And then, you know, later on I got this coaching and I'm just like, I totally didn't deserve this and whatever. But what she did was she combined both coachings instead of removing the one I didn't deserve and whatever. But you know, over the next courses of a few days and all this other shit that was going on, what ends up happening is Walmart ends up terminating me. And it wasn't because of how the department looked. It wasn't because of the left out equipment or anything. They fired me because of how I was using my discount card. And for those of you who don't know, when you work for Walmart, they give you a discount card after like your 90 days or something like that. Something along the lines of that. And it gives you 10% off general merchandise. So like anything that's not food, basically. And it's 10% off. And basically the rules are you're not supposed to hand discount card to someone, and regardless if it's family, friends, or whatever, you're not supposed to hand it to them. In fact, I did hand my discount card to my brother, my girlfriend at the time, my mother, my sister. Like, I've done it a few times. And basically they were saying that I was stealing from them. And basically I was stealing profit from them because they wouldn't have gotten a discount otherwise, blah, blah, blah. And I told them, okay, I'll pay the money back. Cause I was trying to keep my job. I was like, all right, I'll pay you all the money back and whatever. And it's okay. So I'm in an agreement to pay them their money back, right? And you know, ultimately home office decided to terminate me, even though I said I would pay y'all the money back, blah blah blah. And I'm also non-rehirable with the company unless, you know, I go through the marketing team and they make a decision, blah blah blah. But probably won't. More than likely won't, because I was already like thinking about quitting. But they terminated me even though I said I would pay the money back, and they thought, you know, I had an integrity issue and so on and so forth. And after I was terminated and it was all said and done, one of my coworkers and friends let me know that I probably didn't even owe them as much, because the policy is I can't give them the card, but I can be with them and use the card, which was more often the case than not. But you know, getting terminated only sucked because it wasn't on my terms. Like I said, I was already ready to leave because of the whole coaching thing and all that bullshit and the way they were running the store. So I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. But you know, in hindsight, thinking about like all the money I've made this company, the store, how many times I've saved this store from, you know, disaster and so on and so forth, for them to fire me over $238 that I said I would pay back, that shit was like crushing. Like crushing. Lost my car, lost my girl, lost my job. Like, damn, going through it, just going through it right now. And normally around this time before, like, I would just handle all these situations. I would just seclude myself and take a step back from everything and just focus and so on and so forth. And I've learned you can't do that. You got to keep going and so on and so forth. And at least I feel like now the way I would handle it before, where I would just take a step back from everything and so on and so forth. And a lot of people are like, yo, YouTube is this and you can take a break from this and blah blah blah, it's always gonna be here, blah blah blah. And it's not about YouTube or anything like that. It's about when I'm putting other things on hold, when I can just see it through. And that's what I need to do. I need to just see it through and so on and so forth. So I've been going through a lot, and I'm still going through a lot, but I'm gonna get back on my feet. But I'm still gonna continue and everything. So if you haven't, you can come check me out on Twitch. I've been streaming almost pretty much every day. I think I've only missed 2 days, and those 2 days I've missed was when like a lot of crazy shit was happening. But pretty much live streaming every day. Restream Titanfall 2, Overwatch, some new games, Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4. We stream a lot over there, so definitely come check it out. Got some stuff coming up in the works for YouTube as well and everything of the sort. But yeah, man, it's been AFlyingModem. I appreciate y'all watching. If you're new, consider subscribing. Like the video if you like the video. And as always, I'm gonna keep that in. As always, comment down below, chat with me, let me know what you think. That being said, man, I'll catch y'all later.